Hey everybody, how's it going? This is the third segment of selling furs through NAFA. This video is going to have two basic chunks in it. One where I take you out to the shed and we bag up furs and fill out some tags. That took place back in March the 4th or 3rd or 4th. And now it's May the 12th and the lotting letters are finally out. The auction takes place next week. And this is typical. The lotting letters usually only come out like a few days before the auction takes place. They got millions of furs to grade, so you got to be patient. So once we get done with the furs in the shed, bagging them up, we'll come back in here and fast forward to today, to May the 12th, and I'll show you some of my lotting letters and how I did. And I made some guesstimation on how my fur was going to grade. I learned that I don't know a whole lot about grading furs. Like some of my coyotes and gray fox, I thought I was going to do better, and they didn't come back quite so well. And my raccoons, they came back better than expected. So it's all still fun. I hope that you enjoy this video, and most importantly, give you some information on how furs are done through NAFA. And after this, hopefully I have one more segment coming up and showing the actual auction taking place. So thanks again for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy it. Hey everybody, it is March the 3rd, and tomorrow, March the 4th, is our pickup date for dropping furs off to the NAFA guy. So just a quick video here. I'm just going to be bagging up my fur today. I'll give them final little brushing, maybe some of them, and pretty much once you have an account set up. Now if you don't have an account set up, it's still not a big deal. I mean, you go to one of the drop-off places and they have tags and paperwork for you to fill out. It's real simple. Like these tags right here, this is what you fill out. Like this is my one that's going to be with my coyotes, and basically you mark how many coyotes you got. There's two separate tags, one that goes on the outside of the package and one you just throw inside the bag. They have these bags right at the truck for you. And once you drop off your furs, you pick up some extra ones for the next year. So I picked these up last year. So I got my bags to stick them in. And I'll be packing these up. Like all fur out articles go together, like fox, coyotes, if you have some bobcats or whatever, they can all go in the same bags. The pelt out, like raccoons and possums, they get put together, so you don't get grease all over the hide. So fur out with fur out, and pelt out or hide out with hide out. And I guess I don't do beavers, but I know they go fur to fur and hide to hide when you pack them up. The one thing about the bags though, you can't stick, especially some of these larger coyotes, in straight in. So basically what you do is you fold them right at the head. Let's see if I can fold this thing here. I'm trying to hold the camera and fold it once. Fold it down at the head, and then tuck the tail in, and then they'll fit into the bag nicely. So you fold at the head and tuck the tail, and the whole thing will fit in the bag. So I'm going to get these bagged up, and then tomorrow morning I'll be at the drop-off center, drop my furs off, and then patiently wait till May to see how they grade up. So okay, so I'm logged on to the NAFA website, and right here is my current auction lotting letter right up here. There's other choices here, but a lot of this stuff will come and go and it'll be updated as the auction gets closer. If you've never put furs on here before, just be patient. Sometimes lotting letters will come, then they'll disappear for a day, then they'll come back, and it usually comes up right before the auction is going to happen. So I mean, I've mailed out these furs. I put them on the truck March the 4th, so, and it's now the 12th of May, so it's over 2 months. So you got to be patient when you're trying to sell furs this way. So if I click on that lotting letter, I'm not sure if I click on it. I clicked on it and nothing's happening. Oh, there it is, maybe. Alright, so down there we go. So now I'm on my lotting letter. So basically I'm just going to go through here. This first one are the coyotes. If I go over here, here's the actual lotting number coming down here. If I click on any one of these, like if I click on this one, bam, it'll go to the coyotes. Eventually it'll go to the actual lots. Right now it's just going to the eastern coyotes right now. So my coyotes didn't grade as well as I was hoping. I mean, it's still not bad. Most of my coyotes graded at number 2. I think I have, over here I have one lot where I have, this is the quantity of skins right down here. In this lot I have 2. If I come straight across here, this is a number 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 number 2 coyotes, and I have 1 that went 1-2. So that was my best graded coyote, and it went into the extra large category. And down here I knew I had 3 suspect coyotes, and right there they are. So in that, I mean, the 3 suspect ones, here's the old rough paper that I did. If you watch the other video, I knew I had 3 coyotes that I had possible damage written on them. And then, but I had hoped for, if you can see that hopefully, I had hoped for 3 to go in the category of a 1-2, but I only had 1, so like I said, I'm not an expert grader. So the coyotes, I mean, not great, but not too terrible. I mean, we'll see how it all pans out. Gray fox, right here, there was low point. I thought I had 3 selects, and I thought I had 3 number 1s and 1 possible damage. One high point, there was no damage ones. I had one that had a bad burn on it from a cable restraint, and I thought it might come back damaged, but I thought I was going to have 3 selects and 3 number 1, but I got 1 select, I got 3 number 1s, and then these 3 right here, if you can see that number 3, I come straight across here, they're 1-2s, so I got 3 1s, 1 select, and 3 that went 1-2. Another highlight, I didn't have any damage, not, I guess a highlight for me. If I click on this one right here, the 101, 345 101, doesn't seem to want to go there right now. Oh, there it went. Okay. Oh, right here, 345 101. That's the very first lot. So if I go back to my lotting letter, I got skins in 101, 102, 103, 104, and 108. Well, my first 6 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. The first 6 out of 7 are in the first 4 lots to go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I got 1 in the 8th lot, so I click on there. So usually, these first several lots get sold. Now I don't think that's a top lot. That's just the first lot that's going to be sold. I think to be considered a top lot, they have to have super select written on them. So they're not top lot. So that's a good thing, I guess. So I didn't get the grade that I was hoping for, but I got some decent lots. So now if I go back to here, go back to my actual lotting letter, I scroll down through, I got my 2 reds. They sort of went the way I thought. I had one that was possible damage and one that was going to go in number 2, and that's the way they came out. I had the one red fox that I caught, it was shot before, and I tried to sew it up the best I could, but it came back damaged. Now my raccoons, they came back way better than I thought. I thought I had picked most of them to go like a number 1 and a couple number 2s, and I was worried about I was going to have some damage because I cut the inspection hole too big, but I have one, 2, on this first lot of mine right here, there's 2 skins here. So I got 2 in this lot. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 that went select. And then I got 1, 2 number 1s. And then 1 went slight damage. So they graded out way better than I thought. So basically, when you're waiting for your lotting letters, be patient. They can come, they can go, and eventually, hopefully, like I'll be able to click on, say, this coyote lot. Like if I would click on, say, this one right here, 344 183. If I would click on that, it would go exactly to that lot. But right now, it's just going to the eastern coyotes. And they do have top lots in this auction. I saw a post from some other website on another website saying that there's no top lots, and except for in the February sale. But if I go back here, like right here, the Coyote Heavy, right there is Super Select with 10 skinned in it. I'm quite certain that's considered a top lot right there. Even the next one has a Super Select right here. The Coyote Semis, they're Super Select with 12 skinned in it, with 12 pellets. So basically, in my next video that I'm going to do, I'm going to try to video some of my furs being sold. And probably for me, the easiest ones for me to show to being sold in succession of my skin is going to be these gray fox right here, because I can show lot 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably clear down to 8 and show how my grays panned out here. So I apologize if my camera is a little bit shaky. I'm trying to hold it in my hand and click on everything. So I believe these sell like next, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm going to try to sit down, and I mean, you're not going to see the auctioneer or anything when I video it. You're basically, I'll be on this page right here, and you'll see, and I bump something. Basically, hopefully you'll be able to hear the auctioneer, and you'll see this lot come up to be sold. And once it's sold, bam, you'll see a price come down here. And they move through these lots quickly. So the only ones they spend a lot of time on are like the top lots, where there are people bidding back and forth like crazy. So they'll hammer these lots out pretty fast. So I hope to be back with the fourth and final video of this sometime next week. So thanks for watching, and if you would like to see anything else being videoed that I have that's being sold, like raccoons or anything else, just let me know. But I plan on just trying to video the gray fox for YouTube.